Hello and welcome to what should be Grand Theft Auto 5, but it's not. And the reason that it isn't is because of Amazon and the Royal Mail not delivering on the estimated arrival date. But anyway, we could survive without that game for a few days, as I've already waited a week. So let's move on to some more pressing matters. Those being my upload schedule, the Oculus Rift, which I managed to use the other day, and a choice of universities which I have for next year. Also, I want to mention that at some point soon I will be putting out a video which is related to the Verimon or Nerimon YouTube survey, which I was tagged to do by my friend Sam Chell at Dem Films. I'll link him in the description. Now basically, in this survey you answer questions about like your biggest fear, when did you find out Santa wasn't real? Sorry kids, I didn't mean to tell you. Your best ever idea. Embarrassing things your parents have done. I mean, come on, we all have those kind of stories. And as well as that, my career of choice in the future. Now, I'll cover all of these matters and stuff in that video, and it should be really, really good because I am actually animating it for the very first time, in the style of the Rooster Teeth animated adventures, which you may have seen on their channel. But that's for another day, so now I want to talk to you about my upload schedule. So, as you may have noticed, most weeks, or the past 3 weeks, I've had a mini-series Monday to Friday. So, for the first 2 weeks, it was Black Ops 2 Free-For-All Challenge. Then, last week, it was free internet games. Now, I noticed they haven't actually been getting many views, which I was kind of a bit disappointed about, because those are all fantastic games. So I'm guessing you just weren't interested in the game, or I was just being a bit boring because I had nothing to talk about. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm hoping to change that now. But yeah, the videos are out, so I can't do it any differently. Now, other than that, on Sundays, I am hoping to actually have a kind of day when I can have special episodes uploaded when I want to. And apart from that, I can just have a day off or have a recording day. So don't expect stuff on a Sunday, but if you get a video on a Sunday, it's probably worth watching because I'll have put more effort into that than, for example, into this video. Now, next up, the Oculus Rift. So I was at Nottingham Uni for an open day. I think it was on the 13th of September. Now, whilst I was there, I got a chance to use the Oculus Rift, which is a brand new piece of kit, and it's about £300 to get the developer's kit for it. So you get a pair of goggles and software development kits and all that kind of stuff. I haven't got access to all that kind of stuff. All I had to use was the goggles and a roller coaster simulator, where I literally sat in a just a solid plastic seat, so the seat didn't move, but as I moved my head around, I could see everywhere around me. So it was like being on a real roller coaster, just without the speed and without just being thrown around everywhere. But it did feel quite realistic, and I was all over the place when I actually got out of it. Now, back on the topic of Nottingham University, now that was the first open day that I went to. And when I was there, I went to see the computer science department because, well, that's a subject I want to take next year when I go to university. And the building, is massive. It's quite new, about 15 years old, so it has like a modern design to it. And the actual stuff there, it was all the latest equipment, and we had a little tutorial on how to make the game Pong. I couldn't recreate it now if I tried, because I don't have the software, I don't have the knowledge of it. But we're just kind of given a brief kind of introduction to the programming course. So hopefully I'll do something like that in the future. Next day I went to Bristol. Now, Bristol University is really, really nice. It's basically, it's not really a campus university, but all the buildings are kind of right next to each other, so it feels like a campus university anyway. And so whilst I was there, again, I visited the computer science department, had a talk from a guy there who basically just told us about everything that was in the course. And, I really, really did like it. It's my number one choice of university, but I may need an A star and 2 A's to get in, so it may be out of my reach. So the next one I went to, kind of a bit of a step down from that as far as entry requirements go, was Loughborough. Now again, Loughborough is more of a modern university. It kind of came about in the 60s or something like that anyway. It's got a really nice feel to it. It's a small campus, well I say small, big campus, but it feels small. It's got a really kind of nice close-knit community. The student experience there is one of the best in the country apparently, although they can't prove it anymore because the award has been changed from best student experience to most improved, from what they've said anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's a really nice place, and that is, well, it was my second choice at the time, or second or third choice, maybe third after Nottingham. But yeah, so anyway, you know, all was well and good there. Then I went to York. Now I wasn't expecting much from York for some reason, but gosh, I mean, if I had expected stuff from it, then my expectations would have been met. It was a fantastic university, and you know, you can tell they've put so much money into making it a better place now. They spent £750 million alone on a new sciences campus area. It's, you know, about a 5-10 minute walk from the main campus, and it's all really modern. So a complete contrast to the city itself, but it's a really nice place to be. And I can picture in a few years' time, once the wildlife there shall have developed a bit more again, because it was just originally bogland, it will be really nice. So if I end up there, then I'd be really happy. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about now. Yeah, I've gone over my upload schedule, Oculus Rift, university choices and all that. So yeah, there's not really much more to say. But I'd like to do a little advertisement, really, because between the 5th and the 8th of February 2014, I'm performing in Les Mis with my drama group Eros Musical Society Youth Group, and I'm playing the part of the Bishop, and the rest of the cast are absolutely amazing, so it's worth seeing it just for them, if not for me. So yeah, I hope to see you there. If you want to inquire about tickets, contact me or search for the erosmusicalsociety.co.uk website, and you should be able to find a link to the ticket website from there. Tickets are about £8 plus a small booking fee, so it's definitely worth doing. Right, well, that's me done for this video. So thank you very much for watching. Honestly, it's been a pleasure doing this video, updating you guys of what's been going on. If you've made it this far, thank you. You know, I don't expect many people to actually watch all the way through the video, but if you have, then it's much appreciated. And yeah, please drop a like, share, and or a subscribe. Comment with any ideas for future videos you'd like to see in GTA, Black Ops 2, Battlefield even, Minecraft, any game you want, and if I've got it, I'll do a video on it. So yeah, that's all folks. Thank you, and goodbye.